Hello, guys. As I make this road trip, let me share with you a testimony of DV-2025 winner, case number 48,000F. This person and his family of six did interviews on August 13, 2025 in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Now, this DV lottery winner is from Kenya. And by default, he was supposed to do interviews in Kenya, Nairobi, US Embassy. But that was not the case. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay. After submitting his DS-260, probably last year, 2024, and then waiting for the 2NL or interview notification letters, this DV lottery winner, being a smart person, why am I saying this? He analyzed the performance of various embassies, including Nairobi US Embassy, and realized that Nairobi US Embassy is not performing well. Yes, a smart DV lottery winner. Now, somebody may ask, where do you analyze the data for embassy performance? You can always go to Statisticia's website. You analyze the SIAC data, SIAC raw data for each embassies around the region. After that, you can now decide to transfer. The best time to transfer your case is always after January. Let's say, for example, DV 2026. For you to transfer your case, especially if you have a high case number, you have to wait until January 2026. And that's the time SIAC data, early SIAC data would have been released for DV 2026. The same case for DV 2025. SIAC data for DV 2025 came out January 2025. Now, after analyzing the data, this smart DV lottery winner decided to transfer his case, not once, but twice. The first transfer happened in May 2025 this year. To where? Kigali, Rwanda. Smart move. And it was successful. Now, after some time, he realized also that Kigali is not even performing well, just like Nairobi US Embassy. And then he made a smart move to once again to transfer his case to where? Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Then once again, it was accepted. He told me that initially he was thinking about transferring his case to Egypt, Cairo, Egypt. But at the end of it all, he decided to transfer his case to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, because of the visa issue. As a Kenyan, you don't need a visa to travel to Ethiopia. And I think that's the easiest path. Now, if you have a high case number, you can always transfer your case to a different embassy. I know there is a new regulation which says that you must do interviews at your home country unless you have a valid reason to do it elsewhere. Let's say, for example, you have a work permit for Qatar or Dubai, wherever, and then you're also a DV lottery winner. You can always transfer your case there. Why? You already have a valid proof of residence or a valid reason why you are doing interviews in that place, which is a work permit, which is okay. Now, let's go back to this person. This person and his family of six successfully did interviews on August 13, 2025, but not so fast. They were placed, his case was placed under AP, administrative processing. Why? Because of KCSE verification. He had started KCSE verification through QMI's website. But Ethiopia Embassy wanted to confirm from Nairobi US Embassy about all this verification. Remember, it's a different embassy. So they wanted to confirm, and that's why they were placed in AP. but eventually they were given visas. Now, this person said what? He was not alone. There were so many Kenyans in doing interviews on that day, August 13, 2025. There were so many Kenyans. So if you are thinking about transfer, I know it's a bit tight this time round because of the latest memo or regulation, but if you have a valid reason, let's say work permit, yes, let's say work permit, you can always transfer your case, especially if you have a high case number. Now, coming back to this person, if he had waited for interviews to be done in Kenya with a case number of 48,000, he will not have been given visa. Exactly. He will not have gotten a visa. What does this mean? As a DV winner, you have to be smart. You have to be smart. Analyze the data, SIAC data. You can go to this year's website, you analyze the data, and then make your decision. Even though there is this policy, there is always a way around it. Let's say, for example, you have a case number of, let's say, 55,000 or maybe 60,000, and you know that you may not even get that chance to be interviewed. You can decide to apply for a job in Qatar, Dubai, wherever, or Saudi. And when you get that work permit, you can now decide to transfer your case to that place, Zimbo. Now, if you're already working in these other countries, let's say Qatar, Saudi, wherever, wait, please do your interviews there. Do your interviews there. And that way, you can easily get the visas that you need. Now, how many times huyu mtu apply? This person or DV lottery winner told me that he has been applying since 2005, just after finishing high school. So it's about 20 times, I think so. Let's say 19 times, yeah. From 2005 until last year, 2024, May, that's the time we realized that he's a winner. So it's about 19 to 18 years. It's possible. I know some people have applied maybe twice, thrice, 4 times. Don't give up. You can always apply. It's free to apply. And one day, one time, you will be selected. Just the same way this person was selected. And can you just imagine? He traveled with his family to Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. Can you imagine the cost? So, what am I saying? Sometimes this journey requires a financial sacrifice. It requires smartness. You have to be smart so that you can get this visa. You have to push yourself an extra step to go to places. By the way, I have a friend who has gone to Cairo. I don't know if he will get a chance there, but he has transferred his case to Cairo. He's a DV-2025 winner. And he has transferred his case to Cairo, Egypt. And that's good. During my time, DV-2023, there was this person who transferred his case to Dar es Salaam, TZ. And he had a case number of, I think, 54,000. Of which at that time, somebody with a case number of 54,000 would not have gotten visa. So think about this. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you.